Hello, everybody. Boop. 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 Am I live? Am I live? Oh, my God. I've got 4 likes, and I just started. Oh, my God. Oh, I can hear myself. We don't want to hear that. Anyways, who do we have here? Let's see. Michelle. Hello. Michelle. Justin. Gypsy. Who else we got here? Tangerine, Layla, love it. Web of Magic, Tar Apple, Little Dandelion, Putting on the Glitz. Oh, I love that name. I would have put on some glitz. Honey Owlet Moon, Janice, Misty. Wow, so many people. So many people. What have we got? Well, the phone says 16. Awesome. So how is everybody doing? How are we all doing today, this week? We all doing good? Oh, Sound of an Ocean Wave. Hello. Stormy Night. I like that name too. Please pardon me when I kind of look down. I'm not trying to hide. It's just I have my my MacBook down here, and it's kind of how I see what everyone. Oh, and I unplugged it. It's kind of how I see what everyone's saying in the comments. Anastasia, good evening. So. Anyways, that's my first live in a while. I know it was rough for a while, and I needed to take a break. And I did. I think maybe I got in my head a little too much, I think. And, you know, I just kind of got a little greedy, I think, and a little too... I don't want to say ambitious, but a little too much internal pressure on myself, and I totally broke myself down. So we've learned from that, I hope. But anyways, I decided I was going to come back just as Mercury decided to go into retrograde. Oh, boy. Yeah, exactly. Don't focus on the numbers, and I do. But what I've come to realize with the numbers, and this is truly from the heart, I would rather have 300 or 400 people that are my friends that actually show up for the lives and actually like my content, and even some that I go see their lives. You know, I would rather have that than 1,000 strangers. You know, so that's the thing that I've learned from focusing on the numbers. It's all about just kind of going with it. And I used to tell Maddie this all the time, and I don't know how I lost track of it. I'm usually very good at going with the flow. And now that's what we're going to do. We're going to go with the flow. Right? Oh, thank you. Putting on the glitz says, oh, we love you. I love all of you guys, too. Tangerine, love you guys. I love all you guys, too, Jack. And, you know, I was even saying in Maddie's live last night that, and I've said it before time and time, is that this community, it's like a huge, huge, big family. And I mean that, and I love all you guys. Which is part of the reason why I'm back. But anyways, first off, I wanted to show you kind of a little show and tell. So, you know, I've been away a while, even though I've popped in on Maddie's here and there. But I've accumulated some things, you know, some gifts. And I can't even get to all of them today. I might have to actually even have to show more on my next live, just because there's so much stuff. I've got to go through it all. But I've gotten so much stuff, you know, some stuff Maddie gave me, some gifts from you guys out there, some stuff that I bought, that I figured, you know, I have to do a show and tell. I'm not a big, you know, I don't get into the whole 50 shopping thing. Oh my God, Maddie If I showed you around this house, I like it's we've become hoarders. We've basically become hoarders because Maddie's like at the thrift store every day. But I'll tell you, it's because like I come home the other day, and I'm walking through the dining room into the kitchen, and I trip on something. I look back, and it's a bag. It's like one of those fabric shopping bag thingies, and a bunch of stuff in it. I'm like, oh my God, what is this? And and Maddie goes, oh, that's the stuff I don't need anymore. Ah, yeah. But I love Maddie because I do sometimes get some cool stuff. And it's either going to end up being a great Etsy shop or a big yard sale. You know, I'm a hoarder too. If you go up into my attic, I still have my college books up in the attic. It's so yeah. I mean, I'm a hoarder too. I just kind of hide it. When Maddie's a hoarder, and it's like there in the middle of the house. Oh my God, we couldn't have been cut from the same cloth any better. But anyways, I want to show you the accumulations. I don't know what to show first. I'm going to show this first. And this is something Maddie gave me. I think it's like a necklace, but it actually makes a great pendulum. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Kind of has like, I'm going to say almost a retro vibe to it. And I don't know if that's a real like crystal. I think Maddie said it was, but I don't remember what he said it was. So that's item number 1. And I'll tell you, crystal scrying, is it, or divination with crystal, Matt? I have yet, not, a pendulum, sorry, pendulum reading. I have yet to try that. Have any of you guys done pendulum readings? I would be so fascinating. I tell you what, I would even want to maybe do like an interview, like a Google Hangouts with someone that does like pendulum readings, you know, I would say proficiently, because it's something I've never done. I've never tried, and I would love to kind of connect with someone that that does that. So if you're a good you know, pendulum reader, let me know, because I honestly would really love to do like maybe an interview or a little chat with you on one of the lives. Web of Magic works perfectly for me. Cool. So you do pendulum readings. Oh man, we got to talk because it fascinates me. Anyways, the next item, sticking with the theme of stuff that, yes, cool. We're gonna do it. Yes. So cool. We'll set that up. We'll have a show on pendulum readings. Yes. Anyways, my next item is another Maddie item. He handed down his maraca to me. Love it. So I'm sure you guys probably saw this on his channel. I'm sure he showed it a long time ago. But he got another one, and he handed this over to me, and I was like, yay. So that was cool. My next item. Oh my God, I don't know what order I want to go in, because a few of these next things. Okay. Anyways, another Maddie item. I know you guys have seen this, so I can be like, the whiz is here. Ah! I have not written in my Book of Shadows yet. That is something I'm planning possibly this Saturday, I want to do a live consecrating it for, you know, blessing it and consecrating it and putting it on my altar. So yes, I've got my own fan. I'm my biggest fan. You know, I don't know. So, let me see who said that. Fan of your own. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, Tangerine says yellow is my favorite color. You know, for the longest time, both green and yellow have been colors that I hated. You know, and I don't know if maybe that's a boy thing, I guess, because, you know, I love blue, I love red, it's, that whole, you know, boy thing, the girls like yellow. I don't know if that's the case, but I never liked yellow as a kid. But I like yellow, you know? I mean, come on. The color of the sun, bright, happy, already reminds me of spring. So I like this. Yes, I like the yellow fan. Absolutely. So the next item, oh, here it is. This, wait a minute, is this the one? Oh, no. This was not the one, sorry. This was, so Maddie and I received a gift from Tangerine. And we're going to get to the big item later, but this was in the box, like a chalice. Oh, hold it straight, because I'm all crooked. Oh. So that's cool. Oh, yeah, Tangerine, powerful. Yes, that is very true. Yellow for an aura color, absolutely. Absolutely. So my next, so the next thing, oh, what do I want to show next? It's so hard to decide. It's so hard to decide. I don't want to forget anything either. All right, my next thing, which is gonna, because later on in the show or in the whatever, I want to talk a little bit about Mercury in retrograde this time around. And I think this is going to be a retrograde that I'm going to learn a lot about myself. And we'll get into that later. But the reason why I kind of touched on that is I wanted to show you, these I also got from Maddie. They're tiny little scullies. Like this is one. I don't know what all of the gems are, but like there's this one. He's sparkly. Right? And this is the one I had around my neck for the past, oh, and I'll get into that, but this is my tiger's eye. It's a tiger's eye, Scully. And, you know, so I have one, two, I mean, I have a bunch of them. You know, this one, not sure what that is. I had to find out what these gems are. Yeah, the tiger's eye is protective. This one I do know what it is. All right. So I have a bunch of these. Like this guy, he's pretty. Look at that. I think that's might be turquoise or something like that. This here's another one. I think. Is that what the green one is? Malachite? Maybe it's fake. Yeah, it could be. But there's this one, which is, I'm going to think maybe smoky quartz. Not sure. But there's a bunch of those. So Oh, my God. Oh, opalite. That's right. I didn't think of that. But anyways, yeah, this was my tiger's eye one. But what I was doing, so, oh, I gotta take my lid off. Damn, I just flipped my lid. A long time ago, there was a witchy shop that was literally like blocks from our house. We could walk to it. And they had these cages. And I got one. And you basically make a necklace out of it, and you pop your favorite crystal in there. So what I do, and I have a few of these, and I actually found a crystal shop in Rhode Island, in Tiverton, that sells it has a ton of crystals in these cages. So what I do is I'll take the little Scully guy and I'll wedge him in there. So, this is what I'm going to put in there. This is the quartz. And I'll get to why. But those are my Scullies. I call them my little Scullies. They're my traveling companions, right? Because depending on what kind of energy I feel like I'm needing, I will, pick one, Okay. Let's put my, oh man, my doinky thingy. There we go. Oh, it's all crooked. I don't like it crooked. I mean, I like it crooked, but straight crooked. There we go. Anyways, let's see. What's our next item? No, I'm going to show those together. All right. Here's another item. This was a Book of Shadows that Tangerine made for me. Both Maddie and I got one. And this is kind of one of the most amazing things that I've ever seen, let alone owned or gotten as a gift. So check this out. Look at this. Look at this. Pepper, she is very talented. Like, I couldn't even dream of being able to do something like this. Like, even the exquisite detail. Look, I mean, if I can get close, look at this. I mean, it's like exquisite on the binding. Look at this. And this is moss, which I love the moss because it almost gives it I almost forget it's moss, and it almost gives it that old book is kind of torn in the corner look. I don't know if I can explain that, but like when I look at it quickly, I get that. It adds to the like the ambiance of the book. And this here is the back. It's amazing. It almost has like that like skin look. It reminds me of the Book of Monsters from Harry Potter. You know, the one that attacks Harry from under the bed. This is something that's absolutely amazing. And I'll tell you, I was talking to Maddie, and we've got to do something for you, Tangerine. Because I'll tell you, I was saying yesterday on Maddie's Live, you could sell these at Pagan Pride for like $80 easy. $80 easy. I mean, it's just amazing. Like so a lot of the pages are blank, but a lot of them have pictures. And this is even like a poem all throughout this book. I mean, look at this. If I can hold it up right. Like, look at that. It's just fantastic. It's just phenomenal. It is by far like my favorite thing in this house. It's so, I mean, I am so touched. I mean, I can't. Let me see. Manny was black, but Days was a new national. Oh, wow. So that's how, so it is, okay, that's so amazing, Tangerine. So I'm reading, Maddie's was blank, but Days was a new National Geographic picture book. And she painted each page, you know, because I had stuff printed, but she painted over it. And it's amazing. And I'm actually going to write in it, I'm going to get, what they call them, the you know the gold sparkly Sharpies? I want to get that, and that is actually what I want to write in this book with, just so it stands out on the black page. Going to try that, or maybe white, but it's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. So, whew. My next items, I got three. I think I've got three more items. How long have we been? Oh, it's been 20 minutes. All right. I've got three more items I want to show. First one, so there's a witchy store, a witchy shop, in both of our two biggest malls in Rhode Island. Providence Place, which is a huge mall. I think it's like the biggest mall, or one of the biggest malls in all of New England, has one of these shops. It's called Elite Ideas Trading. And there's another one in the Warwick Mall. And they have all kinds of new age, spiritual, metaphysical stuff. Tons of incense, all kinds of cool stuff. So I was in there, and I had a treat yourself day. You know what those are, you know, when you like kind of, you know, just going along with your day or bored or whatever, and it's like, you know, I can't ski because my knees hurt. And we got 14 inches of snow. What a slap in the face. I think I need to treat yourself. So, I treated myself. And the first item I got there, kind of goes along with my cannabis habits, is this little cannabis pipe. It just stood out to me. It doesn't show in the light, but there's like sparklies in that little black center thing. And this was actually pretty cheap. It was $7. I've seen those go for much more. Another item I got there is, and I've seen these there for a little while. It does look like a dill pickle. I just realized that. Oh my God, it's a dill pickle. Boop the button. So I've seen these there for a while, and I wanted to get one because I've always been fascinated. The crystal egg. I forgot what this was called. Oh my God, I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. It was not malachite. But I don't know. I forgot what it was, but I loved it. So I had to get this guy. You know what? When I'm dropping it, Mercury in retrograde. Okay. I'm clumsy. So it comes out of the little stand. Jeez, my MacBook Air is sturdier than I thought. But yeah, I think that's what. Yes, larvacite. Am I saying that right? You know, so it comes in a little stand, really cool. And I got another one. This one, I know what it is. It's my tiger's eye egg. And the camera does it, oh yeah, it does a little bit. See how it like almost changes color as you turn it? It's got that, yeah, and even in person, it's more profound. That whole like color changing thing. Yeah, I made egg drops. Absolutely gorgeous. I've always seen these things, and I've always like, I really want one. Oh, So I bought two. And these were a little bit, they weren't that bad. I think they were like 25 bucks each. Just absolutely gorgeous. Love them, love them, love them, love them. So is that everything? I think that is everything I've got to show you guys. All right. So isn't that cool? Yeah, honey. Yeah, I'm going to hop over to some of the comments. Let's see. Honey Owlet Moon says it's like a dragon egg. Oh, my God, yes. Oh, my God, yes. I think that's part of why I'm so fascinated by them, right? Because like a dragon egg. Absolutely. I do. Tiger's Eye, I mean, Tiger's Eye just... I feel the vibrations of Tiger's Eye. Like when I take this egg and I hold it, oh my God. And this I love doing because I feel the vibration, you know, just coming through. And what I want to try doing is actually using these in healing, you know, kind of like a Reiki thing, but more tailored towards whatever the stone or the egg speaks to. So I want to try that. And I'm all about to try new things. Oh, so let's see. Also could be indigo gelato. Oh, yeah, I gotta scroll down. Tangerine says, thanks for showing, Dave. Love it all. Oh, absolutely. It's my pleasure to share this with you guys. Someone in time says, I love Tiger's Eye, one of my favorites. It has become one of my favorites. I've been wearing my Tiger's Eye skull, but I'm going to change that out, and we'll get into why. Let's see, if living out loud, I've had my Tiger's Eye strapped to my left pinky. Yeah. Yeah, Tiger's Eye is great for healing. It's great. You have, let me see, more comments. I missed so much. But anywho, Mercury in retrograde. So I found a few websites because I was really kind of just trying to be ready this time around for Mercury to be in retrograde. And, Lilacs, thank you for stopping by. Have a great night. Have a great night. So anyways, I wanted to kind of really go into retrograde this time around with my eyes open. Last retrograde was rough. And being an empath, as I am, I'm very, very sensitive to planetary vibrations. And it's funny, I've had conversations about Mercury in retrograde and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, it's hogwash. How is a planet that's billions of miles away going to affect you? And then I ask them, well, do you know what makes the tides come in and out? That's the moon. So if the moon can pull water, right? Think of what a whole planet can do. There's just a lot of power in this universe that we don't realize is there. So I really wanted to look at this retrograde, and this is kind of a well-written website, and it's astrologyzone.com. I'm going to kind of read it, and the author is Susan Miller. She wrote this article. You may have heard friends say, oh no, Mercury is about to retrograde again. If you don't know astrology, you may have wondered what they were talking about. Of all planetary aspects, this one seems to garner the most attention from readers, and it certainly generates the most mail. The reason for their interest is clear. This phenomenon is one of the few that affects everyone in a fairly uniform way, and its effects are always obvious. Once you begin to pay attention to how events in your life change during these phases, you will soon see how important it is to take note of them. Keeping track of Mercury retrograde periods can allow you to increase your productivity and avoid at least some of the frustration they can bring about. Let's look closely at Mercury retrograde and what it means to you. So, yeah, I've always been like an overly sensitive person to anything. So imagine that coupled with paying attention to the changes in life and things that go on and the ebbs and flow. Yeah, I can sense all of this stuff, when Mercury starts going in the retrograde and, sometimes it's, the moon on a nice full moon. See, I can sense that energy too. I love going out and just walking around in like a nice summer, full, bright moon. And we have some, like those full moons where it's, I'm not going to say almost like daylight, but yeah, it's like so bright. I can stay out in those all night. I just love moonlight. So I just kind of feed on that sort of stuff. So, let's look at now the periods of retrograde in 2019. Because here's, so what is retrograde? It is an optical illusion. I'm going to see if I can kind of show you. But if you're looking in the sky, like stargazing, and let's say this is Mercury. So Mercury orbits around the sun much faster than we do, than Earth does. It's a planet it's the planet closest to the sun, and it goes around really fast. So it passes Earth 3 times. It passes us 3 times. So those are the retrograde periods, because what happens is as Mercury passes us, there's an optical illusion that happens where Mercury kind of goes this way and then turns around and goes back. So it kind of goes backwards for a period and then it goes back forwards. So we call that Mercury in retrograde. And during those periods, and it happens 3 times a year. So the retrograde where we just entered is March 5th through the 28th. That's this month. And now the thing with the retrogrades, sometimes their position in the sky is in different astrological areas. For instance, this retrograde is in Pisces. And that's the water sign. The next one, July 7th through the 31st, that starts in Leo and ends in Cancer, right? So, and then the last one is in Scorpio, another water. It's a lot of water this year. With fire sign Leo, but ends in water. So that also combines with the effects. So for instance, let's talk about this one that's in Pisces. When retrograde is in Pisces, some of the things you can expect is foggy thinking, daydreams, escapism. Those become your norms for the day. Day-to-day realities can be confounded, which would otherwise be clear. So that whole foggy-headed thing. right? Because Mercury is the planet that rules logic, and Pisces governs illusion, right? So, so what? So what's Dave thinking about this? What's the whiz thinking about this retrograde? Um, being as especially with the last one affecting me so much. What can I focus on? What can I do to kind of survive this retrograde? What can I do to kind of help ease my way through? Well, let's look at the symptoms, right? Foggy thinking, daydreams, because it's in Pisces. Escapism, realities get confounded, which usually, you're easily confounded when you'd otherwise be, pretty clear-headed, right? These are the things, right? Pisces governs illusion, and the logic and illusion kind of coming together. That's going to affect your mental state. So what are some cool retrograde things? What am I going to do? Well, the first thing I want to do is quartz. Quartz is a good crystal for mental focus, mental clarity, right? That's the next traveler that's coming with me in the cage, right? So I put him, my quartz Scully, he's going to be my traveling companion, and I'm going to keep him around my neck, to help, with the effects of this retrograde. That help keep me focused, help keep me, not confounded. So that's one thing you can do. Second thing, this is a great time to kind of work on those mental things. Try being creative. Try to force yourself into that area where you have to focus and be creative. Because you can find that you can be. It sounds weird, but you can be more creative during this type of a retrograde. Another thing is, it's a great time to work on meditation. All right, so we talked in some other lives about meditation. Well, there is no good tool to get you through this kind of a retrograde than a good meditation routine, right? So those are some of the things, right? I want to start doing some daily meditation. Just keep your mind focused. Get your quartz crystals, or any crystal that kind of clears your mind for you. I'm going to hop over to the comments. Mercury retrograde is a great to reflect on the past and also very high intuition, especially being in the sign of Pisces right now. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Try being creative. Try that intuition. But you can get confounded. Your mind can get overwhelmed during this time, and it's the time of foggy brains. So that's where clarity and meditation. Those are the two things. Those are the two things that I'm focusing on, and we'll see how it goes. Because now I've decided to come back to YouTube, swinging, and here we go. Mercury going into retrograde. So this is going to be the put up or shut up of especially meditation, because that's the only way you're going to keep your mind clear, and just get your get yourself a quartz. Now this is a clear quartz, and I put him in there, and he's traveling along with me. You know, and I have other quartz crystals out, and yeah. So let's see, comments. Let's go to the comments. Thank you. We love you and so happy. I am so happy too. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I need to apply for work soon, and this might not be the best time, but I really can't hesitate much more. And this is Little Dandelion. So here's the thing, and this is why you're thinking that it may not be the right time, because and this is just my perspective, but going into it, you know, we're in the time of foggy brains, right? That's one of the symptoms that Mercury in retrograde in Pisces, you know, can do. So yeah, being on that, what do you call it? The hot seat in an interview, during this time can be a little more challenging. I wouldn't. Here's the thing, I wouldn't shy away from it. You know, you got to do what you got to do. We all need work, honey. But now that you realize it, keep it in mind and maybe put a little extra preparation in there. You know what I'm saying? Meditate, really get yourself, try to anticipate the questions they're going to ask, and just kind of know what you need to know going in, and you should be fine. Silver Willow says gardening works like meditation for me. Oh, absolutely. Any sort of I call them therapeutic activities. And some of them that I like, making necklaces. We've seen some of the necklaces Maddie's made, and I've made some. Little hands, you know, and stuff like that. It's almost like autopilot. So, but a lot of that, it's a good time to do that. Very therapeutic. I find music very therapeutic. I'll definitely be getting in touch with my singing bowls and my Chinese, oh my God, what are they? The medicine balls. Are they medicine balls? You know, the things. Because those can really help. It's just helping that focus. And yeah, it's good stuff. Let me see. Somewhere in time, Dave's so happy you're back. I know, I'm so happy I'm back too. No, seriously. Boating balls. That's what I was trying to think of the name. Thank you, Tangerine. I'm so glad to be back. Tonight, this one's only going to be a short one. I know I usually do readings on Wednesday, and I think I might bring that back on Wednesday. It just gets kind of tricky with having the right. I like having Maddie here to be my scribe. He's good at it. Or maybe I'll kind of force him to do tarot. You know, the tarot readings. I think we used to do them Tuesday night. Oh no, Jen goes on Tuesday night. I don't know. We're going to bring back some readings. We're going to bring it back. If anything, next Wednesday, maybe we'll do some readings. Because this is great. This is going to be, with this retrograde being great for kind of psychic abilities and intuition. Oh my God, I can't wait. Because that's true. During these type of retrogrades, my creativity or my reading tends to kind of spark up a bit. So any more? Let's see. Any more comments? Yeah, David, would be great. Yes. Boating balls. That's what they are. They're the exercise balls. So that, guys, that's right around 45 minutes. Oh, let me see. Oh, hi, Jen. Oh, Mama Squirrel. I thought I saw you in there. My Mercury retrograde dampening spell will be up on the page within about 10 minutes. Almost done. Oh, awesome. Awesome. So Jen, if you guys don't subscribe to Jen's page, which I think all of you do, she's going to be putting a retrograde spell up there. So definitely check. I'll definitely be checking that out, and I suggest all you guys check that out. Let me see if I can post it. Give me 1 second. Facebook.com. Give me 1 more second. Bowman's 50 Witch. I know, I'm being boring. This is it. Command C. Someone probably beat me to this already. Wait a minute. And try again. Huh. That's fancy. All right. It won't let me post the link, but technology. How does Mercury in retrograde affect technology? Here's something that... Oh my God, I'm going to show my age. I'm going to show my age. Yeah, I don't know, Jen, if that's a setting. Is that a setting I have on my thing? It's all default. I never... Maybe I have to allow links. Yeah, oh my God. Jen, you read my mind. A whole lot of Mercury controls communication. So... I used to, I'm going to show some age here, have a hobby when, God, I was really young. We used to use, and this is going to be, I don't know if I want to say this. Oh my God, oh, you old people out there. I used to have a CB radio. You know, those Citizens Band clunky radios used to talk on. And it used to be a hobby of mine. You know, it was kind of a big thing in this area, you know, at the time. And what time? I think it was like late 80s, early 90s. And, oh, let me see. Show. Hey, look at that. Thank you, Gypsy. All right. Someone could post it, just not me. So I used to remember, and this was even kind of before I really was in tune to what retrograde was. Other people would mention it. And when you're doing these two-way communications over the radio, it was so staticky and it was almost unusable during these periods. So it's amazing how these energies really do come down to earth and just kind of mess things up for us. So yeah, we got that link posted in there, so definitely check that out. Tangerine says, "Oh, don't get me started about electronics and me, especially now. My drawer broke and my phone glitches." What's a drawer? I don't know what that is. Little Dandelion says, "Last year my hard drive failed, but I have no idea if there was a retrograde at that time. I hope it doesn't happen again." Yeah, I work in IT. Can you imagine? I walk into work tomorrow and there's like 5 blown hard drives. I will scream. I will be unhappy. I will be like, "You broke your computer? Bye, Felicia. There's the door. Walk on out, Wanda, because I don't want to hear about your problems." Oh, no, it's my job to help, so I would help. Okay, the spell is up on the page. Yay! All right, so guys, make sure you check out Jen's page. Check out that spell. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so putting on the goods. We are ham radio operators. Seems to be working fine, though. I never got too deep into ham, but I did have, well, I can't say that. I did have a radio that kind of went into the ham area. What the hell was that called? Galaxy Saturn, I think is what it was called. So it had the Citizens Band. It was a hard radio to get. And I actually had to have it imported. It used to go on the regular Citizens Band channels and into some of the ham. And yeah, the ham channels, because they had less traffic, usually stayed pretty clear. Gypsy League, geez, Dave, I was married to an IT guy. Yikes. Oh, I know. But I'm a good IT guy. Maddie loves me, I think. No, he does. An IT guy and a hairdresser. Come on. What better combination can you have? Oh, dryer, bro. Oof. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Honey Owlet Moon, have you seen the IT Crowd? Oh, of course I have. Of course I have. That is a great show. I love British comedy. I love IT Crowd is great. Keeping Up with Appearances is another British, and it's actually an old British one, but I catch it on PBS, and it's just really good. It's really good. So anyways, guys, that's it. That's all I have. I'm trying to stretch it, but that's all I have. So I am back. I hope you guys have a great night. You know what? Let's, I'm not prepared to really break out the cards, but before I go, let's do let's do a retrograde 3-card spread. Let's see what the cards think about this, this next month. Oh my God. My cards smell good. Oh my, I don't have room to shuffle. There's not enough room. I didn't lose my shuffling skill. And guys, I can't thank you enough. All the good comments. I'm glad I'm back. And I'm glad to be back too. Good night, all. It was great to see you. Thank you for stopping by, Anastasia. The Black Book, I think it is called. Check it out. It's about the bookstore. Wait a minute. There was a comment I saw. Oh my God! Hold on. They're going by so fast. I don't know who asked it about Friday nights. Anyways, yes. So I have decided that I really want to do something Friday night. And I am going to, because like I wanted to do it this past Friday, but Maddie fell asleep. He does that a lot. I don't know if he had a headache or not, but he fell asleep. But I want to, yes. When Maddie comes home, I'm doing something Friday. So it's either a Friday night popcorn party or it's going to be something fun. Because I'm going to get lit. I think I'll get lit in my new pipe. And we'll do something. Yeah, I'll come up with a game. But I'm sure Maddie will be willing. I just got to keep him from falling asleep. So anyways, let's see. Oh. Oh yeah, it's retrograde, all right. The first card's the Dark Lord. That's the first one. Right? So that's, be aware. And it's a good card. This is telling me pay attention. When the Dark Lord is around, that means manipulation could occur. So it's pay attention. The next card is the yeah, I'm gonna play some loud music. is you know, the Three of Swords. What this card tells me is this period may not be the best period to take a relationship to the next level. Like, if you're thinking of proposing or something like that, I would say wait till April. I think your relationships will be fine because the creativity part of retrograde, but it's not the time to make deals and, you know, proposing or marriage is a deal. And the last one is Four of Swords. Right? This is a kind of a rest card. He's taking a rest. When I say this card, you know, I don't really get drawn to the swords above him. I see them as on like the wall behind him. Because he laid down, he was reading a book and fell asleep. That tells me, pay attention, be rested. That's the meditation part. Rest, focus, meditate, keep your mind clear. Get those 8 hours if you can, or in my case, 6 hours. I wish I could sleep 8 hours. But yeah, keep your mind, give your mind the tools it needs to be clear. So that's it, guys. Now, at 56 minutes, any more comments? Last run through the comments, and then I'm gonna head out. Let me see. Let me see. What do we got? Yes, play loud music to keep Maddie up. Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, I wouldn't do that. Because my worry is sometimes he gets migraines, and I don't want to. If he's got a migraine, I don't want to disturb him. You cut off, no more cards. Yeah, I know, Jen. But you know what? The cards say what they want to say. But at least I saw the positive in it. Oh, thankfully, I live more north, so it wasn't bad. Okay, I don't know what that is. I'm leaving on March 27th to Salem, Massachusetts for a week. Oh, well, Mercury will be just coming out of retrograde at that time. So I think you'll be fine. Oh, you guys talking about the tornado? Yeah, that's really sad. Yeah, because I know a lot of you guys, some of you guys are from down there. I'm glad all you guys are safe. Please stay safe. All right, guys. So that's tonight's little show. Yes, we are having fun Friday night. And I think I might just be on here Saturday morning. Got to consecrate my new Book of Shadows. And who knows what else. All right. Love you guys. Mwah. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. And you guys have a super night. I love you all. Blessed be to everybody. To all you guys, because I love you all. And have a great night.